Kia ora, good evening. I'm Brook, Ruscoe, she's Taylor Curtis, and tonight on The Crowd Goes Wild, all hail the Queen of Rugby League. We won't stop blowing smoke up Wemby. Sorry, but we're not sorry. Wyatt shows us all the style and grace of a former warrior on ice. And Manawa Nui to Chelsea and Chiefs country.
All that plus sucked in Man City fans. But first.
The big juicy news story at the top of the show.
Leading your CGW tonight, bangers and smash. It's test number 2 and still no Ravindra in the squad, with the only change being Satner for Saudi and the host winning the toss and choosing to bet on what the commentators called...
It's a gloomy morning, cloud cover.
That's our word for the day. Remember that for later. Meanwhile, Santa Claus proved his inclusion wasn't a Christmas miracle.
Could be gone. Williamson underneath it and taken. First blood for New Zealand, that of Zaki Hassan. And Satner gets his first for the test match.
And it wasn't just Spin taking wickets. Apparently, Musfiker wanted to take one too.
Oh.
I think Mushi is in trouble.
Yeah, I'm satisfied.
He's in danger.
So my decision for big screen is...
Now, would you believe it? Handled the ball, gone. He's out. OUT.
Oh, you can't do that. All out for 172, and things look good with the bat.
He's not afraid to go down the wicket.
Until it didn't.
Just there. And he's got it.
That's what it.
Catches the goal.
Oh, they've got the man. They've got Kane Williamson. It is Mehdi Hasan Miraj.
And remember our word of the day.
Yes, it is very, very gloomy here at Meerpur, and they've called it umpires that is stumps for bad light.
Yeah, that was pretty gloomy. That thing that we saw there, we thought that was you put that on your meat. It's actually to test the light. It's a light tester.
We did think that.
We did think that, yes. Hey, I'll tell you what, 55 for 5 isn't the most inspiring score to end the day on, though we've still got Daz Mitchell and Glenn Phillips in.
Yeah, and Mitch fronted the media after. So what did he have to say about the nickname Satner Claus?
Good one, like that.
It felt a little bit tacky.
Ouch. Nah, we're just having a laugh, just like Mitch was.
Yeah, it's spinning, so...
He's laughing because he got a 3-fer. And maybe because of this wicket.
Yeah, it's probably not a great option because he was looking so good. I mean, it was handy for us in terms of the time.
Handy. Nice one. Yeah, because he used his hand. Nah, but he knows it's a slog ahead.
For us going forward, if we can get through that new ball period, apply ourselves for a long time, and then hopefully it gets a little bit easier. But yeah, we're obviously under the pump already. Under the pump, yes, but also pumped because it seems like he's pretty keen for a 1-outs. We know it's going to be a scrap, and then scrap again. It's going to be a scrap. It's going to be, a bit of a fight for the next few days, no doubt.
Ooh.
I wonder who would win.
Ready.
Who would be the last man standing from the Black Caps? They scrap it all out.
I don't know at the moment. Well, we've got to do it all over again
Mr.
next week when Bangladesh come here.
100%, 100%. Hey, little fun fact for you as well. He was the first player to ever get out from Bangladesh like that, ever. So
really?
Put that under a space bottle. You're welcome.
Oh.
Yeah, first one ever.
That's good.
Yeah.
Got to remember that for the Christmas dues, I reckon.
One more as well. They have, the majority of the guys who played the World Cup have only been home for 9 days since April 6th.
Oh, that's
There's a stat for you.
Yeah.
You holding on for the Christmas break? There you go.
That's why probably they've got a whole bunch of them not going to be included into this next series. Like, when we bring it back here, there's going to be 3 potential people on debut, so...
Yeah, give the boys a break. Give the boys a break.
Give them a break, yeah. All right, the Kiwis continue to dominate with James Fisher-Harris and Georgia Hale both taking out the Golden Boot for International Rugby League Player of the Year. And for Hale, she's already loving the perks that come with it.
I've just got a free banner.
She was up against Kiwi Fern Melehu Whanga Api Nichols and Jillaroo Tanika Upton.
Yeah, the game is really lifted, and I think I've been really thankful to move with it. And as opportunities have presented themselves, and although they've been across the ditch and I've chased that, you still represent home so closely.
She's currently back in Leeds for leagues, so it'll be a while until she gets her hands on her own Golden Boot.
Yeah, I think it'll probably sit back home in NZ. It'll be a while till I return back, so I'm sure Loz will take good care of it whilst I'm away.
And while Dad Laurie will be getting high off the boot polish, Georgia is letting the accomplishments sink in.
I play rugby league, we play a team sport, not for these kind of accolades. You know, you aim to win a premiership, a championship, a World Cup. But I just feel, truly honoured and humbled to receive this as a proud Kiwi, a proud Kiwi Fern.
It's the icing on the cake after an impressive year, especially when the Kiwi Ferns ended their 7-year drought against the Jillaroos.
I think it almost ignites the fire in my belly again. I almost feel like I'm 18 and I get to, recharge and think what's next? And there's still so much, I plan to achieve. I'm just super thankful, but I'm also equally just as excited for what's to come.
Oh, it ignites the fire in my belly to get that framed up way better.
Yeah, that was you?
Sorry about
that. Was you?
Yeah, that was terrible.
Hey, we didn't even
That was my fault. But to put it into context, she made around average 43 tackles in her 3 games for the Kiwi Ferns. And later on, when we talk about another leaguey joining us, woohoo, he got about 30 tackles. So that's put it into context. She got 43. Wow. So she is a mad dog on defence.
Absolute beast. Yeah. Dope that they both won it as well as in James Fisher-Harris, the Fizz. He got it as well. So New Zealand Rugby League in a very, very good spot. Obviously, we've got people coming back by the name of Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, which I know excites all of us. But how bloody good is the Fizz and to have her there as well? Yeah.
He was actually the first prop to ever receive that award. Yeah.
Look at us.
In the 40 years that they've had it, so.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, coming up after the break, squash from Tauranga. Big red from the land of the rising sun. And Taylor went to Hamilton. OMG, how much fun did you have?
Stop the presses, everybody. The Waz just signed Kurt Catewell.
So is Catewell. Catewell beats everybody.
The back rower has signed for 3 years from the Broncos, where he played in the grand final last year, and he won the 2021 NRL with the Panthers. Ooh, what a steal.
Come on.
I feel like this is just Christmas
came early.
Yeah, it is.
Did it not? That lit a fire into my belly too. He's so good. And this is the, I don't know if we want to call it the Andrew Webster effect, but just the fact that you have him, I think people want to play under him. To have him, we've got Tohu back. That was huge to have him back during the week. Obviously, we just spoke about Roger.
And they already had a relationship built anyway with the Panthers.
This is our year.
Yeah.
Okay?
Webster
this is our year.
Webster had a bigger plan.
Next year is our year. Sorry.
Next year.
Sorry. Anyway.
We get it.
Sorry, here's a question for you guys at home. What do Salman Nagiri and Tom Robinson have in common?
They're both orange on top. Absolutely delicious, and you can find them in Japan. Anna caught up with Tom to find out how he was enjoying life in Japan.
Konnichiwa.
Is Tom Robinson turning Japanese? Nah, but he's loving the whole experience.
Like, Japan is awesome, but for me, it's just been like the whole living by myself in a foreign country where I can't speak the language, just like the experience of that, I just feel like is so cool. Like, tough at times, it can be lonely, but you just feel like you just grow heaps as a person, which is cool.
I love it. Northland boy in Japan.
Yeah.
How's the rugby going?
Rugby's good. Yeah, rugby is cool. It's different. Like, at training, you've got a translator. Like, every time you have a team huddle, there'll be like a translator. Whereas out on the field, like, there's no translating. And so the language barrier can be like difficult at times.
And how's the language coming along then?
Watashi wa Nihongo ga Scooshi hanashimasu.
Not bad, Tom. Not bad. He's also been exploring a bit with fellow Kiwi player Michael Collins, who's also living and playing in Japan.
Take my hat. Take my hat.
Just a wee bit cute. Monkeying around together.
And we just didn't see it, like literally nearly kicked it, eh?
They've also embraced the traditional Japanese attire.
So we actually checked, we're like, this isn't culturally insensitive, is it? They're like, no, we love it. We're like, okay, sweet.
And the people have really embraced him. As for breakfast over there...
Me so hungry? I just eat rice for breakfast, eh? Rice and eggs.
Do you feel like you're getting enough sustenance as obviously like a big man like yourself?
Yeah. but it can be hard to find a good salad.
Yeah, I'll take that as like a maybe. And if you want some more top quality entertainment from Tom, make sure you follow his new YouTube page, Tom's Travels, so that he can
keep vlogging.
Keep vlogging.
The people need to see it, mate.
I know, the 200 people that are watching.
Which includes his grandma.
Grandma loves watching them, and my grandma's got Alzheimer's, so she's just watching them on repeat. So,
That's so nice. That's so
probably
nice.
half the views I'm getting is just actually my grandma just watching it on repeat.
Well, at least it's top quality.
Matashta.
Matane.
Matane.
Anna Wilcox, Crowd Goes Wild.
I love that, man.
Should definitely follow me, so.
He's hilarious.
Yeah.
His YouTube channel, I've watched it, me and his grandma, is pretty good. Favorite Japanese dish?
Probably about ramen.
Oh,
yeah.
Ramen
You?
can go. There's a dish that I want to put everyone on a little bit of game here. It's called yakisoba.
What is it?
It's a noodle. Yeah, you have to go out and ask for it. Go get yourself some chicken yakisoba. Oh, it would change your absolute life.
Okay.
So good. But Tom Robinson, I feel like he's a big loss for the Blues.
Yeah, he
Just
is.
such a good locker room guy. He's so good on the field when he's out there as well. I feel like he's a huge loss.
And he's also huge for their culture too. He's like the man that hypes, and works hard. But another fun fact, my sister spent time in Japan. She played sevens over there. Anytime they won a game, they got gifted barrels of rice.
Hey,
Yeah.
You get to have too much rice now.
So Tom's not wrong. They eat a lot of rice. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, it was the top of the West versus the bottom in the NBA today, and we don't just mean geographically, but the Timberwolves are howling at the top of the table while the Spurs were on a 14-game losing streak. That's a lot. But we love Victor Wembanyama here at CGW, so you best believe we're going to highlight this game for you.
A potent three-ball shooter. Wembanyama soars in for the tip with the left.
Now let me tell you, that was exciting.
Thanks for ruining my replay, Ashley and Martin. The teenage cheat code became the first player this season to reach 50 blocks with this swipe. But unfortunately for him and the Spurs, Minnesota's capital is Dunk City, baby.
Impervious Reed with the in and out and the punch. There's Reed. Elevating.
Boy, he came from nowhere.
Wow. He was up in the clouds, Hubie Brown.
That man right there is very good. The Tims won 102-94. In other news, Joel Embiid went absolutely ballistic against the Wizards today.
Joel Embiid right to the rack here in D.C. 39 and 11 tonight for Embiid.
Had the jumper, but he wanted more.
I'll tell you what, he damn well got some more for himself too.
Oh, what a move. What a move by Joel Embiid, making 41 for the reigning NBA MVP. Embiid from the elbow, 50 for the first time this season for Joel Hans Embiid.
Are you not entertained? Sixers winning 131 to 126. That man
got
is
some flaws.
It teased me with a good time now with the NBA. That man right there is very good. Joel Embiid, I don't know if he's got the power around him to win it, but they are looking pretty good this year. Luka Doncic is the one today. He was absolutely amazing. He had 29, 10, and 10, so he had a triple-double at halftime. Most people don't do that in their careers.
Ooh.
He went out and had that at halftime. They won by 50 points. So Luka is absolutely doing his thing. The Nuggets, there's a great story about Nikola Jokic, who, if you've never seen the game of basketball, just go have a look at him. And he's the reason why you should chase your dreams. Because he currently leads the NBA in points, rebounds, and assists. So if you want to chase your dreams, go and look at him. That's NBA for you.
Hey!
There you go. Hey, back to rugby, because Super Rugby Opiki will be bigger and better and more brutal next year, with teams strengthening their sides with some new players.
A few players are even switching teams, but for one returnee, she had eyes for one team and one team only, the Chiefs Manawa.
Since Chelsea Semple booted up and she can only just remember it.
My last game of rugby was August last year, and I got knocked out in the first 10 minutes. So yeah, that kind of led to me not making World Cup, which was probably the hardest moment in my whole rugby career.
But what followed was the best moment of her life. She gave birth to a baby girl. Talk about silver linings.
Looking back, man, everything happens for a reason. I've got my baby now, and I'm in a much better headspace. Everything I do is for her. It's not, to make the next team or rugby's not my main priority.
And as for Wairangi Paul, she had a breakout Super Opiki season where there was plenty of tries and questionable celebrations.
Can you talk us through that? It looked like a hoop, an alley-oop or something?
It was a bit awkward, eh? The back three, there was me, Tanika and Georgia. We were just sort of like mucking around, to be honest, and 3 fingers up representing the back three and then like shoot the ball. I don't know. It was it was really random and it didn't really work out. It looked awkward on TV.
Well, it caught the eye of the Blackfern selectors, which is what Vicky Rose Green will hope to do in the Manawa jersey.
You got to tell us, what was it like receiving the phone call about making the team?
Yeah. Buzzing. I can't even put words to explain like the phone call I got from Muzz. I was like, my world can't get any better and better at the moment. So I'm pretty fortunate to receive that call.
After a narrow loss in last year's final, the Chiefs Manawa and Chiefs are chasing the same thing next season.
Yeah, definitely redemption season. We've got quite a new people in the squad, so I guess just like finding those connections with everyone.
100% back in Chiefs Manawa for next season. So yep, we're going to get the dubs.
I guess like the thing for me is making sure everyone enjoys the season, and if you're enjoying it, then you play good footy out on the field. So yeah.
Ooh, next year, I'm not even kidding, it's going to be so intense. Like, there's already changes like Grace Steinmetz, and we've got Renee Holmes that was in Matatu. Both of those players have come to Chiefs Manawa. And then you've got Kaipo Olsen-Baker, who's with Hurricanes Poa, and she's gone to Matatu. So there's heaps of changes. They only get signed for the 1 year. So just, they want more game time. So
early prediction?
Ooh, Matatu.
Ooh, we got to hear first. Hey, still to come on the show, soccer football for the Farmers. A girly NFL player is in the building. And why on ice as well.
Gregory Marsh!
Ambitious. Almost.
The New Zealand Squash Open is on in Tauranga, and there is some serious activity flourishing in the glass house. Don't worry though, it's all legal and no one's getting arrested.
Covering some serious diagonals here. It's unbelievable.
It's a pressure session.
Yeah.
I think that was out. It was out.
Surely not. Unbelievable stuff.
After CGW to flick over that, because we will be sad.
You can't miss Brook trying to say salmon.
Salmon. Anyway, let's keep moving over there, right? Hey, soccer football time, Farmers, where this morning in the Premier League we learned that a commentator's curse is not always a bad thing. Here's the legendary voice of FIFA, Martin Tyler, giving us a stat about Aston Villa manager with a spooky piece of timing.
Emery has never been involved in a 0-0 draw since he's been in the Premier League. Maybe this is the breakthrough moment to stop it happening tonight. Bailey deflected, it is!
The win meant Villa jumped ahead of City into third spot on the league table, and if you ask goal scorer and Jamaican international Leon Bailey, it is all about their rhythm.
I don't think we should be looking at titles. I think we should take everything one step at a time. We're in a good rhythm, we're doing well.
I love him. One man who definitely wasn't feeling their rhythm was City's manager, who lacked his usual pep.
What was wrong tonight?
They played better. And
what do you think was missing from your game?
Aston Villa was better.
How much will you learn about your team?
Yeah, the better team won. I said before and said now, so Aston Villa was better.
To a game between traditional powerhouses that aren't that good anymore, now where we heard a far more traditional rendition of a commentator's curse.
Ruud van Nistelrooy on 28 as the top scorer from spot kicks for the club.
And Bruno Fernandes doesn't give them an early boost.
Oh, great save, but Bloods eventually beat Crips 2-1. And in Fulham, Nottingham Forest learned to watch their backs around the cottages.
You know what? I'm going to backheel it. Absolutely beautiful.
Exquisitely cheeky.
Exquisitely cheeky is how I imagine the King probably describes his brother, Prince Andrew. Touch.
Oh, you went there.
New Zealand have named their first ever figure skater for the Winter Youth Olympic Games in Gangwon next year.
If you've seen Blades Glory, you'll know figure skating is not for the faint-hearted. We sent Y to break the ice.
That's the guy.
Is there anything more graceful than a glistening mullet diving for a try in the corner? No. But figure skating is a close second, and for the first time in Olympic history, Aotearoa have somebody flying the flag. So how did this magical tale all begin?
I was born in China, and the summers in China are really, really hot. And yeah, so we figured we'll find some way to cool down. And there was this rink next to our house, and that's basically how we got started.
The Youth Olympics is cute and all, but it doesn't get you on the front of the Weet-Bix box.
I think the main dream is to get to like the Senior Olympics.
I heard that you just missed out on the next one by like a month because of your age, is that right?
Yeah.
You should do what I did when I was a kid. I was a little bit too old for my level. I just lied. Just get your mum to lie on the paperwork.
Yeah.
What makes a good figure skating routine? What could potentially get you a medal?
You need to have like a combination of athleticism as well as artistry.
And more sparks. Look at the athleticism here.
Music choice?
It doesn't really matter.
The outfit, does that matter?
As long as you stay in the dress codes, I think that's okay.
So what you're saying is athleticism, artisticness, I don't know if that's a word, music and a good outfit could nail you a good figure skating routine.
Yeah, that's the short answer.
Cool. Cheeseburger. Prepared to be impressed.
Yep.
Koopu off the back fence. He's got some pace. This kid, look at the power of it. Sidestepping for the. No, everyone falls for the dummy. He turns. He gets through the gap. He's going for the try. He's going to go all the way. You like that?
Yeah.
You can have that routine if you want.
Okay.
What do you, Koopu? The crowd goes wild. Jeez, it's cold.
Oh, wow. Yeah, nah, not even.
Oh, he's a spring chicken there, man.
Yeah.
Get right back up. Hey, my favourite rugby player would rip up at NFL debate is one that will go on for eternity. But we managed to track down a man on the inside to settle it once and for all.
Retired NFL star Todd Gurley was over in Sydney last week, so we sent our mate Courts to go hassle him about how he reckons would go on a Sunday night football.
Football!
Now, you spent some time in Australia and New Zealand. Do you notice the differences in the accents at all?
I don't. I know when a person is from Aussie, though, I feel like, because they just automatically, like, give me a nickname, like, off the bat. Like, I say Ty, and they be like, Toddy, and...
Toto.
Toddster, Toddy Todd.
Now, with flag football going into the Olympics, if you could pick 3 current NFL players that could play for Team USA, who would you have in your team?
I'm going Lamar Jackson. I go Tyreek Hill, Jalen Ramsey. Yeah. Oh, no, sorry. I love you, Jalen. But Deron Bland, he set like an NFL record with like 6 pick sixes. Yeah, I can't even forget young boy. Yeah, he's going to do his thing. Quarterback say ready, and then everybody say break.
3, 2, 1, break.
There we go.
Do you think we could have some pretty good players that could play in our Olympic team?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to show you some rugby players now.
Okay.
And you tell me what position they could play in the NFL.
Okay, this is rugby. Rugby union.
Yes.
Yeah, he a defensive end for sure.
Defensive end. Okay, one more.
He's got a game and looks upfield. Well, he's got pace.
Nah, I like that. Tight end, linebacker, running back. Shoot, the way them boys be running, look like they can play whatever they want. That's almost look like y'all built these players like to just be like bigger, faster, stronger. So I think everybody will definitely transition over well to like, I mean, I'm sure they love contact, so defense, period, safety. I mean, special teams if they want to, but I'm sure definitely some punters, because everybody, y'all kick with y'all shoes off apparently over here growing up, so yeah.
Insane.
Touchdown. Hey, we put together our top 3. All right. You want to go first? Me go first?
No, you go first.
Okay, I've got Caleb Clark. I don't know if anyone's seen him throw a ball.
Oh, he's
but
on
Caleb
mine.
Clark can throw a ball a damn near. You picked him too?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I got Geordie Barrett, because he just... Look at us. No way.
Yeah, who's your third?
Okay, Stephen Adams, bring us home.
Okay, I got Artie. But I thought you were going to do Artie.
No, Stephen Adams, just throw it up. Who's going to stop him?
Yeah, true.
There's no one who can absolutely stop him at all.
Didn't they get Dan Carter to practice the kicking?
Yeah.
But he couldn't because it was one of the most hardest.
I think he went over to the Patriots to maybe give it a go. I'm glad you didn't leave us though, DC. Hey, that's the show. I think my score was actually pretty good. Everyone enjoy your Thursday night.
Go and do your Christmas shopping. This is your reminder. I've not done mine. I've not.
Ooh. You not done yours?
You done yours?
No, I'm not mine at all. I don't know when I'm going to get mine either.